Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Stock Live with Tim. I am Tim McKenzie on this Wednesday night, March the 17th, which is also St. Patrick's Day. I have on green, believe it or not. Trust me, I have on green, believe it or not. I hope that everyone has been doing wonderful. It's been a while since we've been on. I had a busy week on last week, and here we are again. And then, of course, last week the market wasn't all that great anyway. For the most part, 3 out of 5 days it was horrible, and then yesterday it wasn't good at all yesterday, and then of course it started out bad today, but then it turned around. It started out bad and it turned around. As a matter of fact, it turned around 2:15 p.m. It turned around 2:15 p.m. which is wonderful. It did. So of course I don't know about you, but I ended up in the green today during the market as well as after market. Again, so welcome to Stocks Talk Live. I don't know who is there, and I know some of you will be watching the recording later on. Again, let me ask you to invite your friends to join us on YouTube. Invite your friends to join us on YouTube with the YouTube channel. The channel is Tim McKenzie, McKinzie. So invite your friend to subscribe and like and share that channel so that we can get some more up-to-date information as frequent as often as we can when the market is open. Of course, I need you to help me with that because I can only go live when I get a certain on that site when I get a certain amount of followers. Right now, I cannot go live on the site because I don't have the followers. But as soon as we get the followers, we can go live on the site. Until then, what I do is record and then drop things to the site, drop the recording to the site until then. So again, welcome aboard. Let me know. I see that there are some individuals that have signed on with us on tonight. Let me know who is there. Say hello, say hello, say hello, 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 so we can know who is there. I hope that you have been doing wonderful in the market. As you can see, and as always, what I've always said, don't be so quick. Don't be so quick to sell. Hold, because the market will turn around. The market will turn around. So in saying that, where I want to start off with tonight, I want to start out with the airlines. And then airlines like American Airlines, United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, Spirit Airlines, and then Azul Airline, and there's some others, Delta. We want to see what they did. We want to see what they did today. The airlines are supposed to be turning around. And so, of course, American Airlines today closed at $25.34 because they went up by 69 cents today during the market and another 18 cents after market. So don't forget, the airlines are, in fact, turning around for the positive. So buy low and hold. Delta today, of course, closed at $50.51 because they went up by $1.05 today during the market, another 7 cents after market. All right. So don't forget, the airlines are turning around. So if I were you, I would jump on the airline. I think for the most part, all of the airlines were in the green today. So United Airlines closed today at $62.87. They went up by $2.64 today during the market, another 42 cents after market. So jump on those airlines. Let's go to the cruise liners. Let's look up Royal Caribbean. I think for the most part, the cruise liners is probably going to be doing the same thing. So the cruise liners are doing the same thing as well as far as going up. They're in the green. Royal Caribbean today closed at $91.65 today during the market. They went up by $1.93 and then another 20 cents after market. So don't forget that. Let's get those cruise liners. Norwegian. Before we go to Carnival, let's go to Norwegian Cruise Line. Closed today at $30.62. They went up by 40 cents today during the market, another 12 cents after market. All right, and then of course, let's look at Carnival. Carnival, which is CCL. Carnival closed today. They closed today at $29.05. They went up 68 cents today during the market, another 12 cents after market. The fact of the matter is they went up. Get those airliners. They're inexpensive now, but the airliners are going to go off the shelves. As we know, individuals like myself have gotten the shot, the first shot, and then I'm scheduled to get the second one. So a lot of people are doing this. So things are changing around slowly for us. So let's Let's jump on those things while they're low so we can have them when they go up high. And then, of course, let's talk about American Airlines. I'm sorry. All right. Spirit Airlines. We looked at the other. Spirit Airlines today closed at $39.65 because they went up by $1.71 today. During the market, 9 cents they lost after market. So all of the airliners, all of the cruise liners are changing and turning around. So let's not forget to get them while they are low. Let's go to Avis Budget Rental Car. Avis Budget Group. The day closed at $69.28 today during the market because they gained $2.80 today during the market, and they do not trade after market. All right. So let's not forget that Dollar General. Dollar General today, I think if I'm not mistaken, Dollar General today closed in the negative. They closed at $191.80 today because they lost 6 cents. $6.04 today during the market, but they gained $4.29 after market. So they should be good on tomorrow. All right. And then, of course, let's look at some of those options. I have quite a few options open. As a matter of fact, I got a little note on yesterday that said that all 10 of my options, I have 10 of them that will be closing on this Friday. On Friday, March the 19th, Apple and DKNG. I have quite a few of those, 2 of them. Or 3 of them, all to close on this Friday. Different ones, $73 call, a $70 call for DKNG. And then I have Moderna. Moderna, of course, closes on this Friday. They lost money today. All right. And then I have OXY, which is making a whole lot of money for me. So if I were you, I would look into OXY. I have a $26 call, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're at $29 already. Of course, I've had that for a while, and it closes on this coming Friday. All right, Snap went up today. Snap went up today, not by a lot. I think they closed even. Let me put it like that. They didn't go up or down. They closed even today. They didn't make anything today. Not Snap. Snap did not today. All right, and then, of course, we have Sundial, we have Ford. Zoom did not make any money today. Twitter, of course, I said is making me a whole lot of money because I've had Twitter for a while. I have a $55 call for Twitter. And as you know, Twitter that's going to close on this coming Friday, and currently Twitter is at $70.45. So I've been making money all along before it was even $50. $55. So I had a $55 call to close on this coming Friday, and currently it is at $70.45. So I'm making a whole lot of money on Twitter. It's just that I wish I had more than one option on Twitter instead of the just one. All right. Good evening, Antoine, Deborah, Angie, Jonique, you there? Henrietta Timoni. All right, Kathy. All right. And Erica, hey, how are you? All right, Antoine, I'm on the pin and needles waiting on Friday for my calls, for your calls. Which calls do you have, Antoine? Which calls do you have? All right, so I think everyone's pretty much at the same place on pins and needle, waiting for the calls to close out on this coming Friday for those who have those Friday the 19th call. And then, of course, by Thursday, which is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday, I'm gonna look at all of those calls that I have that are supposed to close on Friday. Some of them I will close tomorrow. Others of them, like Twitter, I will allow and wait for it to close on Friday. And then I'm gonna buy some more to close in a few weeks. And let me see what date I will pick. Let's look at Twitter, for example. Twitter. I want to see what date I will pick next. Currently, I have chosen to. I want to call. So I don't want to buy Twitter. I want to call. Option. All right. Let's see what date I will pick. I will pick the date expired March the 19th, 25th. 2, 3, 4. I think I will probably close around April the 23rd. That's my daughter's birthday. All right, I will close. I will pick a lot of stocks with calls, of course, to close on April the 23rd. Now, some of the other things that I will be doing on next week, I will be doing some short puts on next week, starting on Monday, for example. As we know, for the most part, the markets are usually not good on Tuesdays. So what I will do on Monday, early Monday, I will buy some puts for Tuesday. And then, of course, hopefully, if the market goes the way it usually goes on Tuesday, I will make a lot of money with those puts on Tuesday. But before the market closes on Tuesday afternoon, I will sell them, take my money, and dip out, to say the least. All right, so let me say it like that. That's my plan. That's my plan. Henrietta, Michelle Timoni, it is so good to see you. It is good to see you. I hope all is well with you. I have on a different pair of glasses tonight, y'all, so I can't see. All right, so let me, again, let me go back to, there's something else that is new that Robinhood started. Robinhood would allow you to buy calls and puts even on the day of closing. For example, remember, it didn't allow you to buy, for example, this Friday is the 19th, and I have a lot of my calls to close on the 19th. Well, usually you cannot buy calls or puts on the day of closing. They have changed that. You can now buy calls and put up to 1 hour before the market closes on the day of closing. So that's a change. That's a change, and it's a matter of fact, it's a good change. It's a good change. It's all for the good. All right, Antoine said he has quite a few of them. CPRX $5, IDEX $5.50, IVR $4, IG. So how are you doing on those, Antoine? How are you doing on those for the most part? How are you coming along with those? Michelle Timoni, do you have any calls? Is anyone purchasing any new stocks at all? There's some new ones that I have written down somewhere that I will look into prior to purchasing them. Because I want to read up about them first prior to purchasing them. And then, I will tell you all about them so that you can make your decision on whether or not you want to purchase those as well. Of course, these are some that I will buy low. I will buy low and hold. Things are slowly turning around, so don't forget to get into the gasoline and the oils and the banking industries, stuff like that, in travel, anything to do with traveling, and then vacation, Disney, etc. Please get into those while they're low. Don't forget, you can purchase stocks. You are allowed to purchase stocks. You don't have to buy the entire stock. If you can't afford to buy entire stock, then purchase it in dollar amounts. And guess what? It is a good time to put that stimmy to work. It's a good time to put that stimulus money to work. At least $400 of it, put that stimmy to work, at least $400 of it, if not more. Put some of it to work and make your money work for you. Make your money work for you. All right? With some of it, let me just say, if not all of it, some of it. If you put it in the bank, we know what we said about that. Your bank is not going to make you as much money that you can possibly make on the stock market. So please don't forget that. Please don't forget that. Antoine said, not so good. Sometimes it's like that, Antoine. We just need to don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. The market had been horrible last week. The market was horrible on yesterday and part of this morning. Not too bad on Monday, but the market is turning around, and it's turning around slowly. So if I were you, I would continue to jump on things on the market while it's low, because it's going to go up, and when it goes up, you want to be in the node. My goal, my objective on tonight was to be on about 15 minutes or less. And so I'm right at 14 minutes with a minute to go. Subject to your questions. I don't know if you have anything else to put out. Tonight's usually reserved for those newbies who don't know the difference between stocks and options. All right, stocks is when you buy the stock, you own the stock until you sell the stock. You own it. Your objective is to buy low or buy what you can afford, as many of them that you can afford. Buy low and hold on to them. You own those stock. Yes, you should look into the stocks that pays dividends. Purchase those stocks that pays dividends. That way you're making money two ways. You're making money when the stock goes up, and you're making money when they pay out the dividends quarterly. You will make money in that way as well. Of course, you can buy stocks in dollar amount or the whole thing. For example, if a stock was $1,500, if you can't afford the $1,500 for the particular stock, then buy $100 worth, buy $200 worth, buy a stimmy amount, buy $1,400 worth, or whatever the case may be. You don't have to buy the entire stock if you can't afford the entire stock. Stocks are different than options. Options, you're betting the market. An option call is when you're betting the market that a particular stock is going to go up, and an option put is when you're betting the market that a particular stock will go down. When you bet, you cannot lose more than what you bet. If you bet $50, you can only lose $50. But of course, you can make a whole lot more than $50. You can make $9,550 off of that same $50 if things turns out the right way. All right. You do not have to own the stock to bet the market against a particular stock. You don't have to own it. You do not have to own dollar amounts or anything. You can bet on any stock that plays options. Any of them that trade with option, you can bet on any of them. And then last but not least, what is the difference? We explained the difference amount between dollar amounts and shares. So we know what that is. All right. And Antoine said something. He says if there's 2 free stocks on Webull, the price range could be between 5 and 6. Do you have any suggestion on a high end in stock that good to have? To answer your question on this high-end stock, Antoine, if I were you, I would look into the. Let me go to mine. Look into the Twitter. Look into Zoom. I hope you're writing these down. Look into Twitter. I want to go to my stocks and not the options. Where's my stocks? All right. Look into Twitter. Look into Zoom. Look into Tesla. Look into Charter Communications, Workhorse, Netflix. Netflix is a money maker. Disney is a money maker. So all of those that I just mentioned, and of course I can't even remember what I said. Disney, Twitter, Zoom, Netflix. All of those are some good ones. If you have that kind of money and want to put something into it, or what you just mentioned there, those are some good ones to deal with if that's what you want to do. And of course, Microsoft, Nike, and then of course all of the airlines, but those are not high-end stocks because they're inexpensive. But trust me, the airliners are going to start moving again fast and really fast, especially I think after about May the 1st, when everybody can get their shots either in a dosage of 2 dosages or Johnson & Johnson, the 1 dosage, or the 1 shot, whatever the case may be. Everyone will kind of feel more relaxed in traveling, et cetera, at that time. So at that time, the market will really start turning around. So we wish everyone the best of luck in all of that. So I hope you all get your shots when it's your turn to take your shot. Get your shots, please. Let's do that. All right, I'm at 18 minutes and 28 seconds. I am finished for tonight. Subject to your questions, comment, issues, or concerns. Let me scroll back to make sure. I haven't seen Daryl, either one in a while. I haven't seen Justin in a while. Whatever the case, I haven't seen Diana in a while. And so please, in those individuals from North Carolina, in the Roland area, I haven't seen you all for a while. So hope all is well with all of you. Again, thank you all for joining me on Stock Talk Live with Tim. I'm Tim McKenzie. Again, good night. Today is Wednesday. I'm in a meeting on tomorrow. No, I'm not. I'll probably be on tomorrow night. I definitely won't be on tomorrow night. Friday night, because I have 2 meetings on Friday night. One at 8 o'clock. One at 7 o'clock and one at 8:30. Davey, I think you know what's going on at 8:30. So we look forward to seeing you on Friday night at 8:30 for what we have going on. on Friday night. Again, thank you all for joining Self Help Live with Tim. I'm Tim McKenzie. Good night.